Are you ready? Take 1. Action.
I have fallen to the bottom again, to the lowest level of self-esteem possible to gain. I have no energy whatsoever, but I think again, and this pain that I feel, its lance is agonizingly deep. I have a lot of questions that bounce heavy off my mind. I need more clarity because certain things just don't make sense to me. Why do I spend so much of my time comparing myself to a bunch of people who live differently? I spend time comparing myself to people who actively put in the effort to be what they want to be. Comparing myself when the testimony of my integrity and godly sincerity is found not in this world but in the grace of God has once set me free. So occupied by unhealthy reasoning that I did not resist the enemy when he came to me, and like turtles crawl to sea, he dragged me into a room large and empty, to a room of mediocrity. I did not resist. I let myself be bound legs and hands like a scapegoat by a hound. There was no escape. How could I attempt it? My own fear stood guarding my exits. With eyes wide, they waited to see my defeat. I felt so alone. But in that room, the only guest I had was the imposter who steadily feeds my insecurities, who serves me hope on a silver platter but quickly withdraws it before I can say the Lord's Prayer. And in that room, I heard an orchestra play. I heard their song lyrics say, "You can never be free, you're just too lazy." And every time I tried to break free, they'd repeat, "You will fail, you will fail, you will fail," they sang audibly, saying I could never rise above the ordinary. Is an unhealthy mantra that echoes in my soul. And oh, I need to be made whole. But even as the angry noises rise with bitter song lyrics that echo, I hear a still voice beckoning me to fight. I'm reminded of how many times God led me out of depression and brought my soul to serenity with a calm, soothing tune that is so powerful I couldn't resist lifting my hands in worship, and I received the strength to fight. I'm reminded of God's promise to never leave or forsake me. I am reminded that even before I was born, I was ordained as a prophet by the one who exists above the scope of man. He has been way before time began. He is the power to break these bonds of mediocrity. He opens my eyes to see, and so I trust how he sees me. He walks me through the process of healing until mediocrity becomes a thing of the past. And that man is Jesus Christ, the Good Shepherd. He repeatedly leaves the 99 in search of the one. At the mention of his name, the darkness is overcome. He is the living sacrifice whose blood flows deeper than the earth sees, a covenant of love the world needs. He breaks every chain and mends broken hearts. He lifts every burden and covers every mark of condemnation that sin has placed on man. And everything he gives freely. First begotten of a Father. And his love is like no other. And because I am wrapped in his love, I will always remain above mediocrity.